Hey Capricorn, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. We're going to pull some cards. Take a deep breath. Okay, Capricorn, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. Excuse me with my throat. I just ate some salsa. It's changed my voice a little bit. This is, well, today is May 15th, 2020, and the reading is for the second half of May. And I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times while I'm talking. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Capricorn today? Let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all is concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Second half of May 2020. So I guess I just ate some salsa, so you must be a little spicy today, Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, last one. Capricorn. For second half of May 2020, this is for Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. The challenge for you. The sun. How beautiful is that? Capricorn, that's amazing. Your foundation. You don't get stuff like this coming out. This is beautiful. You must have done something right. You just shifted something. The recent past was the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And even that's not bad. What is in your now moment? The Two of Pentacles. You're juggling the rainbow. And what's coming up for you? The Eight of Wands. Beautiful. How do you see yourself, Capricorn? The Judgment card. There's something big going on for you. What's around you or how you're seen is the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. And what is the block that you need to clear? Feeling like you don't deserve this. This is the sovereignty, having everything you need except the one to share it with. And this is powerlessness. So that's your block. And where do we end up? Well, we have the Five of Wands. So that can be some conflict. It can just be games, though. Playing sports, hanging out with friends. That can be fighting as well, though. So let's see sometimes that's just the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of riches and happiness and love. And the connection to what's left hanging in limbo here is the temptation of the Holy Grail. So there's an opportunity here. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read? The Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, relighting that torch, that flame. And you get another card, but you won't see it till the end. And I want to go over the underlying energies with you as well, which is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And so there's a little bit of backstory here, which I'm going to get into first, and then we'll get into the read. There's some very powerful energy here, Capricorn. That doesn't come around every day. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, which is letting go. Perhaps you're saving and you don't have a lot of money to spend right now, but you're not being Scrooge. You know, you're allowing yourself to perhaps make some repairs or buy yourself a little something, or perhaps letting go of holding on too tight to people around you as well. There is big love here. We have the World, and then we have the Five of Cups there, that's reversed. And then we have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So after letting go, or perhaps even lost some money that you didn't have to lose, going out in the world, it's like the world throwing their heart at you. Maybe you're not ready for it as the Page of Swords. And it's like this is like my son when I feel like he's up to something. So it's like having the world throw themselves at you, their heart at you, and not knowing what to do with it. As a page, right? So maybe you feel royal, you feel like you're honored, but you're not sure how to react because you're inexperienced in this realm. This is the getting over any grief, loss, regret, guilt, or shame that you've been going through, standing at the Y in the road. Now that's done. You've chosen a new path, but you perhaps have to spend a little bit to get where you're going. But there's a big difference between this and the Four of Pentacles. So now all of a sudden something came in. Perhaps you received an inheritance, or perhaps all of a sudden your business picked up. But there's something good there, just a little bit inexperienced. Or perhaps you got closure on something, so it came full circle. You closed a cycle, and now we're starting new. So you're a little bit, trepidatious. It's the Page of Swords. There's a message there. There's news, or perhaps a child who wants to talk or spread the word, and over any loss or grief, ready to get going and try that new path and willing to put some money into it. Or perhaps abundance of other things, time, money, and energy. It doesn't have to just be money. Anything regarding practical daily life. Willing to put your blood, sweat, and tears into something. So the recent past is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which has to do with perhaps waiting on a new life or a new infusion of money, or perhaps losing money or holding back a new start until you save some money or recoup some losses that you had perhaps, or you had to spend, so you want to recoup that before you start this new life perhaps, or offer it to somebody else. Your foundation is the Ace of Cups, which is self-love, spiritual love, new love. It's the big love. It's the Holy Grail. And the central energy is destiny is here, divine timing, and challenged by the sun, which is beautiful energy, happiness, children, exposure, right? When you live in full exposure, there are no secrets to hide, and therefore there's nothing to block you from your happiness. This is beautiful. Your central energy there is just amazing. And perhaps something you're willing to fight for. This is so beautiful that you're willing to fight for it. You're willing to juggle the rainbow and keep your eye on the prize, on the high vibration. The arrows of love are here too. You're willing to allow this transformation, perhaps speak your truth. Perhaps you feel like you need to judge someone, or just speak your truth, may feel judgmental by the other person. And that may be the Queen of Pentacles there. So let's start from the beginning there. The Ten of Pentacles reversed for Capricorn. Ten of Pentacles reversed is the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Queen of Swords upright. So this can be a child or an adult, anyone who's in need of help, money, or opportunity, but it can be someone who never learns their lesson too. It can be that opportunist energy. That kid who always gets you to do their stuff so they don't have to think or do it. This is detoxing that. Detoxing, or this can be the worst of the codependency or addiction before the detox comes in. And here may be the Queen of Swords talking about these types of things, or talking about a specific person, perhaps talking about synchronicities here. And there's the Lover. I'm going to put that back, but the Lovers are here too. All right? And how to pick someone who perfectly resonates with you. Very interesting there. But willing to put some money into detoxing yourself, perhaps spiritual services, doing shadow work. That definitely can be where you want to spend your money here, according to this underlying energy. The recent past is the Ace of Pentacles. Why? Well, we have the Page of Swords again, upright, and the Tower. So something sudden came in. So suddenly dumped someone, or perhaps suddenly you got dumped. Someone spreading the word about whatever sudden event or epiphany came in, about feeling overwhelmed. This can be crying a lot, peeing a lot, any kind of liquids coming out of your body too much, sweating a lot, or just pushed to your emotional limits. Feeling pushed to your emotional limits. This could be an explosion, eruption, your crown blown, your cover blown, your top blown, right? It can be someone kicking everyone out of the house suddenly. But also can be very good news that this is happening. But this is before holding back a new life, perhaps, until perhaps you got all of these, maybe you're feeling very temperamental, and you felt like you needed to get all these freakouts out of you, feeling overwhelmed as you are, spreading the word before you attempted any kind of new life. It's like literally, doing shadow work and stuff, doing something for your own good, for your own growth. So why do we have the Ace of Cups in the foundation upright, which is beautiful? The King of Wands was reversed and doing meditation work, prayer, rest, taking it easy. Perhaps he was very tired and he needed to rest and be present to his present moment, to have gratitude. So this is where the love is coming in, the self-love. Like after being exhausted, depleted, perhaps tired, sick, angry, then needing the rest, need to lay things to rest and be present to the moment just in gratitude. This is the self-love coming up for you. Congratulations, Capricorn. We have the Destiny card. Why is that smack middle in the read for Capricorn? Justice. A choice of new path. Perhaps a split with the Queen of Wands. This can be also cutting through the crap or getting clarity with the Queen of Wands, but she's also reversed. There's a King and Queen of Wands, both reversed, so this could be a divorce or just some kind of lawsuit or legal things where someone had to choose a new path and allow this split to happen, to cut through the crap, to cut out of your life what isn't serving you anymore. And this could be someone's final plea to a judge as well. But it's destined, whatever it is today. It looks positive for Libra, not so positive for the Queen of Wands there. So the challenge is the Sun. We have the Nine of Cups being happy, but the Queen of Cups is sad. And then we have the Two of Swords. There needs to be balance here, right? There's two sides. It's like the two sides of the same coin, right? It's both cups energy, really happy, really sad, and there needs to be a happy medium. And this is the sunshine here. Obviously, these two people make each other happy, but they're not speaking, maybe, perhaps. This person may be a little bit arrogant as well. But it's just about this person is protecting their heart and trying to keep themselves from going insane, right? That's why they're keeping their energy pure. With the sunshine, it's about allowing yourself to be happy no matter what the energies around you are feeling. So if you're in the house with the kids and the kids are all mopey, allowing yourself to be happy with yourself no matter what they're feeling. You can't be responsible for the way they're feeling. And again, this is hanging out with people. So whoever's in your space, whether it's kids, another adult, whatever it is, allow yourself to hang out and see new perspectives. Perhaps be practical, be more moderate, ground, save, and hold on loosely. Hold on loosely to what you got. But this is all going into exposing everything, seeing new perspectives, and even if you don't have a lot, to expose that too. Don't be afraid to show people exactly who you are. You know, obviously your finances are really nobody's business, but don't hide things from people, especially people who are going to be close in your life, because then they have a right to know what those kind of things are, those statuses. So why do we have the Two of Pentacles? We have the Two of Pentacles juggling the rainbow. We have the Chariot and the Star. These are big powerhouses coming up here. This is Cancer energy and Aquarius, or they can just reference a bold move. This is traveling, moving, ascending, right? This can be, it's very powerful energy, and it can be conceived or considered warlike energy, but this is really the war path. Upright's just very strong, so you have to watch not to bowl over anybody. And this is about shining your light and healing. This is powerful dreams come true energy. A bold move to make your dreams come true. Perhaps doing it under the radar. So again, that secretiveness is coming up here. And juggling the rainbow. Perhaps you were juggling, but you don't want to tell anyone until you could do it. We have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. It's like coming together in connection and then rushing back. Maybe you can't have this connection right now, but coming into this connection in order to let them know at least, and then rushing back to what you have to do. Yeah, the Knight of Wands definitely is keeping things under the radar. Perhaps they don't want an Aquarius and or Cancer to know because they'll just ruin everything. They're very powerful energies coming up here. So it also can just be the connection with yourself, doing what's best for you to make your dreams come true. So Capricorn, what's coming up with the Eight of Wands upright? Take a deep breath. We have the Temperance card reversed, so I had to take a deep breath because there's a little bit of impatience here going on with the family. Now, this is a very abundant family. This can be family, business, community, legacy. And you may be impatient with them, but maybe you feel dependent on them for money and abundance. Okay? So there's a trade-off here. But you also have the Magician here, manifesting big time. And there may be, or maybe you're this energy, and others around you may be impatient because they're jealous of your situation. But there's a lot of passionate energy going back and forth here, whether it's fast-paced communication or travel. It's expressing your feelings, energetic exchange without even seeing someone if you connect with them energetically, and or expression of the arrows of love. But there is frustration here and jealousy, okay? Somebody's jealous of this relationship or what you're able to do. You seem to be like magic. You have all this abundance. This is impatient fallen angels around and jealousy, frustration, because of this abundance and powerfulness, magic, manifestation. Why do you see yourself as the Judgment card? Walking away from a lot of emotions you put into something to find that missing piece. It's like a missing tooth there, right? Feeling crazy, perhaps, cooped up, over isolated, and now coming out, but need to go within first. This is walking away within. So that could be doing some more isolating, and then you're going to be ready to come out. And this is where the worst is over. It's time for the bliss. So you're ready to come out with your final judgment, even if you fall on your face, which I'm going to put this back in. You're not afraid to make a fool of yourself anymore, which is great, because that's where you're getting your freedom from. Why is the Queen of Pentacles around Capricorn, which can be you? We have the Page of Wands, which is inspiration. Perhaps somebody wants a date, and that can be total exposure, happiness, sunshine, going horseback riding, or perhaps dealing with children in the sun and having a good time. And there can be two children, or these can be two adults, inner children, playing like children. This is really beautiful. Or it's just the Queen of Pentacles with her kids out in the sun, getting over some suffering and silence, stressed out, and moving on. And if this is just a mother and their two kids, maybe they separated from someone and they're just going to spend some time vacationing so they can get over whatever suffering they're dealing with and just get on with their life. Why do you have blocks here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles a block for Capricorn? Feeling left out in the cold, left behind, kicked out when others don't resonate with you. This could be exile, destitution, injury, illness. However it plays out for you. It could just be multiple hospital or office visits that you have to take, or literally feeling like you got exiled from a church, a community, a family, a business, whatever it is, or laid off or fired as well. This is surrender. All right, surrendering to whatever you've been handed, and then on a quest to fight for your happiness, the pursuit of happiness. It's like your block is around powerlessness. You have to allow yourself to feel powerless in order to gain your power. That's the point. And a lot of men especially aren't allowed to feel powerless, right? Because you've always been told, to tough it out. You can't show your powerlessness, but you need to love yourself that much to surrender into your powerlessness in order to become empowered. You need to face both sides of the coin all the time. Then and Spirit's connecting with me. We have five of Wands there at the end there. Why? Standing up for yourself, King of the Hill, taking the high road, not letting others take advantage of you or take you down. King of Pentacles maybe trying to fight with you, or you are this. All right, we have two Pentacles, so either one of you can be the Capricorn. You're either both Capricorn or one or the other, but you're both reversed, so there's definitely a split here in a relationship. These can also be siblings. It looks like the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus. They're showing you that so that you can differentiate which one's which. So we have Taurus over here, and this is Capricorn, and we have Lovers here. Finding peace, which is destined here. But they're not, it may not be together because they're unhappy, okay? And we have the five of Wands is here and here. So for Capricorn, you're fighting for, you're on the pursuit of happiness of the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, both reversed. Her, perhaps in a marriage, or she's Taurus and he's Capricorn, but she can still be a Capricorn. And then because they're lovers looking for peace, and this is destined. And we have Gemini and Libra here as well. So this is really beautiful for the Five of Wands. You don't often get that. I mean, there is a conflict here because they're not getting along, but they're finally making peace to be apart, is what I'm seeing. It's destined to find peace away from each other. So it's really good, actually. The Four of Cups. So why are you tempted by the Holy Grail? Well, in the aftermath of war or a need for an apology, in that energy comes unconditional love, right? When we're in this environment that we're in right now that nobody ever expected we'd be in, post-war, everyone is in the same place. So they resonate with each other and really understand how to be one in authentic, unconditional love. But there's still some clinginess here. This is the never-ending story. Unconditional love should be the never-ending story. And here we have the juggler of creating new patterns, not clinginess. This can be a near-death experience or just the end taking forever to end. But it looks like you may have progress here in getting to that Holy Grail that you're looking for. The Seven of Wands. You need to allow yourself to be powerless in order to have your dreams come true. Humble yourself. Be okay with that. And then you have the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself. Allowing yourself to grieve. Allowing yourself when you're upset to not share your feelings, to have a negative exchange. Maybe you're feeling negative energies coming in and it's causing you to feel sad, so you need some time alone, which is fine. Maybe it's not quite time to start something new, or maybe someone's playing hardball with you, or maybe you need time to play ball to get all these frustrations out of your system. But there may be a secret on the other side of this, which is why you're feeling sad, because you're keeping it in. This also can be a person who's psychic or has intuitive abilities. It could be a religious person as well. And then we also have, it could be that secret. So maybe you just need to let go of that secret. It could be Pisces as well. Standing up for yourself, but perhaps you're sad because you don't want to hurt someone else's feelings, and maybe you did with your energy. So let's see what else is coming up for you, Capricorn. We have the Four of Swords, which is doing that meditation, praying, getting a rest, focusing on your heart space. But you see how their hand is about to grab for the knife. So they're still being defensive. They're afraid that if they open up their heart, they're going to need to use their sword down here. You can't, look at love that way. You have to just let go and trust, have faith that the universe is at your back if you surrender and allow, as opposed to resisting. All right. Then we have the Seven of Swords reversed, which is coming clean or getting clean. There's still maybe a little bit of sneaky business here, but it's mostly about doing this meditation work or prayer or sleeping or getting rest, taking a break in order to come clean, get clean in this never-ending story here. Clinging to something that just won't end. With the Queen of Cups reversed. And the Devil. And this came up as Sagittarius, and she came up the Devil was here and she was here in Sagittarius's read. So you may have Sagittarius and Capricorn in your chart, or one may be one and one's the other. So the never-ending story with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Devil. The Devil and Mrs. Jones. All right, so the Four of Swords, why for Capricorn? Feeling a lot of burden, so perhaps you're resting or meditating to take care of yourself, to regain control over the situation at night. All right, especially when there's a full moon. Making sure you rest when you know the energies are going to be too strong. And then what are you coming clean about with this Death card reversed? And why is the Death card reversed? Holding your tongue or lashing out. With the Empress upright. With Leo energy being strong. Perhaps someone's pacifying you. in an unhappy family situation. This could be the need, maybe you're holding your tongue with your mother when you really should speak your truth. Maybe you see her as the tower of strength in this unhappy family, or an ending that's already happened to an emotional cycle, or a family that split up. So she may be holding her tongue, or you're holding your tongue with her. And perhaps you shouldn't be, because you don't want the death card reversed, you want it upright. So you might need to lash out at the Empress. And don't lash out. Just speak your truth with love. If it hurts someone else's feelings, it's okay if it's the truth and done with love. You have to be authentic to yourself first. That's what loving yourself first is all about. Then we have the Queen of Cups and the Devil. Maybe you're afraid you're going to hurt someone's feelings, and then you're going to feel like the devil. This is the codependency, because they probably manipulate you into feeling that way. Whether it's your mother or a child or a partner, whatever it is. Capricorn. We have judgment, an announcement, a wake-up call to action, some kind of rebirth here with healing and forgiveness that is needed. You need to take back your power by offering forgiveness. For forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you to take back your power. Okay, from the instability that was caused, or this could be a move or an end of a marriage or visiting. Instability at work, or aligning with your desires. Perhaps a negative past or childhood, or dealing with difficult kids, and that's why the house is unstable. So then we end up with, either way, at the end of this, the King of Swords is being released. So that's very positive for the King of Swords. Or maybe the King of Swords is counsel or a lawyer that gets you released from your fears, or this mental prison you're in, or actual prison you're getting out. There may have been some foolish behavior, but now loving yourself first, even if it means boredom. Okay, so because a lot of people, when they're bored, they do stupid things. So this is about allowing yourself to make a fool of yourself, right? Fall on your face, and from grace, allow it all, be powerless, and just allow it be, even if it means that you're bored. Love yourself first. So your underlying energy that ends up being someone who's not sharing. This can be debt, a scam, inequity in any kind of relationship situation. We start out back here with someone who feels powerless, which is your block right here. Powerlessness. This is coming in really strong. Allow yourself to be powerless. This can also be a loss of money, power, and independence. So maybe you're not used to being dependent on someone else, and now need to come together for joy. Perhaps, look at that. Coming together in joy. Both are upright. This is beautiful energy. Allow yourself to be powerless in order to receive joy and receive the co-creation that you truly want, the work that you want to do, to reap the rewards of coming full circle the world, or being with someone who marches to the beat of their own drum. This can be the neighborhood as well, but this is just closure, completion, coming full circle, and then dealing with this imbalance here that needs to be corrected. All right, so now we're going to pull some oracle cards for you, Sag, and I want to pick out the signs for you again. Make sure you know all the signs, the major signs that were involved with this read. We have Pisces, we have Libra, we have Leo, we have Aquarius, and Scorpio, and Capricorn. And the people that are here, we have both the King and Queen of Pentacles, so a lot of earth sign, as well as your own powerlessness. So you definitely are Capricorn, you're earth. So there's a lot of earth here. It's like earth signs in major. There's a little bit of fire there. The fire part is very passionate here. It's the 8 of Wands and then the 5 of Wands. But it's more, as opposed to the fight, it's about the quest for happiness, the pursuit of happiness, and standing up for yourself with arrows of love and exchange of feelings. The Queen of Cups still needs perhaps an apology or correcting there. Maybe you feel like the devil is Capricorn, that you need to apologize to this person. Maybe you feel judged by this person. The Queen of Cups reversed. For Capricorn, what is the advice? Financial constraints. Okay, so you might be in a place you've never been before. And that's where the hostilities are coming from. We have 13, which is transformation, and 26, which is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands came up for both Scorpio and Sag too. The Page of Wands reverse was coming up, right? That little boy in you that gets pissed because they're frustrated and they don't know how to deal with the situation. So that's where frustration and impatience all come from. So you want to let go of that. And you notice that 13 plus 13 is 26. So you compound this situation and this is what you get. So you're dealing with hostilities around lack and things that you don't have right now. Maybe you've never been put in this situation before. And the temple path. So is this the right path for you? Or is this path causing you hostilities? There's a lot of very similar energy there. It feels very brown to me, which for me is illness. So the environment for you might feel like illness. It may not be what you resonate with. And then we have these two cards coming out together. The sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and then the Healer of the Ages. This is your true, especially for the masculines here, this is coming up, 40 and 51. 40 is the Page of Cups, and this is the King of Swords. This is like intense, major, beautiful energy. This is star healer, star dreamer. Dreams come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. And then we have all tied up. So you may have a hostage or a prisoner involved, or you could feel that way. And there's the energy of the feminine coming up. She's very strong. That's like the Empress energy. 50 is emotionally fulfilled, angel of strength, and Spirit's connecting with me. And then when we have this is the door to romance. You just need the key. 33 is the Christ vibration, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, and being authentic. So for the guys, that's your key. If you want victory, the next card, you need to know what your values are. What is it that you truly resonate with? 31 is that quest for the dream, the pursuit of happiness. Do you value money? Is that going to make you happy? You have to be sure about what makes you happy in order to get it. The underlying energy is the Angel of Love, 49, the Get Your Wish card, really beautiful. And I believe the pages were up right here. Below the page, look at that. Below the Angel of Love are the rainbows, the family, happy family, and then taking the journey. Even if you had some happiness, you may have had to leave that behind to go on your authentic journey to be the Angel of Love. As I'm losing my voice because you need to speak up your truth. Capricorn, this is really beautiful. I don't often get reads like the cards you got here. You have Destiny right smack in the middle of your read along with the Sun. It's super powerful. And the Ace of Cups, loving yourself first, which is the key to getting everything you want. You have the Queen of Pentacles in your energy up right here after here being reversed and needing to go into this conflict in order to split up, perhaps. Somebody's definitely tempted by something else that they're in love with. And perhaps both needing to do some shadow work there. And the Queen of Cups may be the other person that the masculine or the feminine wants to pursue, whichever is the Capricorn. We have also Aquarius energy here. Some of you might have Aquarius in your chart, but not all. All right, so for Capricorn, what is your advice? We have titanium, rainbow, again, quartz. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. They may be complicated and may have many sides to themselves. I can attest to that. Sodalite, socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. That's all you have to do. You don't have to feel alone. And then we have appetite. Progress, not perfection. It doesn't have to be perfect before starting something. You have to jump right in and learn on the way. Don't compare yourself to others. Judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Look back at everything you've done so far. The underlying energy here is Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Be authentic to yourself. That's a big message today. It's been coming up for quite a few of you. And then lastly, from the Kipper deck here. Allowing yourself to be the fool, to be powerless. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to be you. Okay, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? Community. So it's time for you to reach out to people who you are connected to that resonate with you. You're obviously leaving behind a relationship or a group or a work that you were not happy with because you didn't resonate, you didn't have the same belief system as them perhaps. Perhaps you need to find a new community. This is the 39 of the Knight of Cups, and then we have the 20 of Judgment, which can have to do with a house or perhaps the White House and how you're living right now because of the situation. And the despair, and this could be because of a house and where you have to live right now. Or just expenses. Maybe you can't sustain your house any longer. Reach out to a community for help. And then we have a false person who's no longer covering their true selves up. Dropping the mask. This is perfect. And perhaps there's been a reversal of fortune. And just go with the change. No longer thinking about someone, but maybe doing something about it. Perhaps it's a privileged lady that you're interested in. But there may be some court issues you have to deal with first. Okay? And perhaps issues with labor. This is reversed. Maybe you lost employees or you lost a job. All right? This is the underlying energy. The courtship is reversed. And before that, we had distant horizons that had nothing to anchor into. There was no emotions here with a wealthy man. So maybe you had a lot of money, but no emotions involved. There was no love, no emotional fulfillment with this main female reversed. And so no messages of concern. They didn't show concern for you, emotions, love. And so there was an ending to this courtship or this marriage. So that's going into it for you guys. So I hope that was helpful for you. Whatever's going on right now for you is destined in a major way. You're juggling the rainbow in the pursuit of happiness for the Holy Grail. And that may be the Queen of Cups reversed. It may not be, but it looks like it might be. So you may definitely have Sag in your chart as well. And yeah, stand up for yourself. You're definitely going through a rebirth, allowing yourself to be who you are, to be proud of who you are. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, go out hiking or go hug a tree or go swimming in the ocean, whatever you can do to ground yourself, make yourself happy. That's number one. Love yourself first. And rise and be loved, guys. Bye.